Welcome back to the Indian PokeTube. And in this video, we're going to be using a very spicy team. This is like Gyarados like double steel. And as you may know that in the Kanto Cup, there are only a few steel types available. So we are making the most of the two steel boys here. Magneton with Zap Cannon and Alolan Sandslash with its usual moveset. And believe me guys, this team was amazing. It was super fun and I broke into the 2300 ELO with this team and I had super fun with it, and you're just going to see how this team works. So this is a classic ABB team. I'm a huge fan of the ABB style of playing, so whenever I face a neutral or bad lead, I just like switch out to my safe swap, which is the Magneton. You could say that we could also run the Alolan Sandslash as a safe swap, but the problem is that Alolan Sandslash gets very hard walled by fighters or fire types, taking like double super effective damage. And with Magneton, you can also potentially boom something with the Zap Cannon, and it's just a better safe swap in my opinion. And we see an Alolan Marowak running Hex, and we go straight for the Zap Cannon here. Does he expect this? Does he know? Let's find out what happens here. And this is going to be a boom, like Zionic says. I always wanted to boom on my videos, and I just like do this for fun. I don't take PvP too seriously, but it was amazing fun to just land a huge boom on a supposed like counter to a steel type, which is the Alolan Marowak. And now we can safely farm down the Dragonite. There's nothing he can throw that can really knock us out in one hit. Maybe a Draco Meteor would, but he didn't have the energy for it. And this last one is an Alolan Ninetales, which is absolutely amazing. If we had a Bulldoze here, I mean, if we had the Gyro Ball, that would have like one-shot it. But it's alright, we're just gonna go straight for the Bulldoze, which he shields. And he has to go for the Dazzling Gleam to knock us out from this range. He needs to go for the Gleam, but he baits us with the Weather Ball. And that's not really gonna help him because we go for the Bulldoze, and apparently that's a CMP tie, because now with the new update, moves will always sneak in. No matter what, they'll always sneak in unless it's a CMP tie, right? If they're thrown on alignment. So that's great for us. We can just switch out, bring in a Gyarados. We get some weird lag there. I don't know if we missed a turn, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't have enough for the Dazzling Gleam here. He can only go for Psyshock at the most, so I let it go and save the shield for the next match. And that's going to be a great game. Landing a Zap Cannon is one of the most amazing things that you can do in the Kanto Cup. And we're going to go straight into the second battle, and let's see how many we can win with this team. And by the way, this is the first set I played with this team. This is not a team that I have practiced with. It's my first set, and I'm going to continue playing this team after this because I loved it. So great lead in the second match. First match we had a very bad lead. Second match we have a great lead, and the switch out to the Pidgeot. So this looks like hard counter city for my opponent, and I just bring in my Alolan Sandslash here because the Magneton is very glassy. And see how well we tank a Brave Bird. We can easily tank that and farm him all the way down. We don't have to throw anything. I mean, we can only get off one Bulldoze because he's going to guaranteed sneak in Fire Spin, right? So we can only go for one Bulldoze here, not even for the Ice Punch after this. So I just go straight for the Bulldoze, no point in baiting. And we bring in our Gary and we go for the Aqua Tail. I thought he was at 5 right here, so I thought he had the Shadow Bone, but maybe I counted wrong. So he's at the Shadow Bone now, right? So he's at 5, so I'm gonna respect it because that would do like massive damage, and I don't know what he has in the back, so I have to save it. And he has a Dewgong, and shields are down, and you know what happens when shields are down and Magneton is in town. I just made that thing up, but this Icy Wind will still do a decent chunk, 30%. Actually, that didn't do all that much. So I try to throw it at the right timing so he doesn't sneak one in. Well, not like it matters because he's going straight to heaven after he gets the Zap Cannon on the face. Sorry, Dewgong, I love Dewgong. And Magneton is not... Okay, I was going to say he was not done, and we reach a last second Steel Bomb, but we don't. And we have to go for the Aqua Tail under tap. We can just under tap here and it's a good game. So another Zap Cannon landing, another win with the Magneton, and this video is so much fun. You're going to watch a lot of amazing games here. This could be one of the best battles that I've ever recorded because, like I said, I'm not a professional or a super serious PvP battler. I just do it for the sake of fun. I don't like to run bulky things like the Lickitung and all those Super XL mons. I don't even have them, so not like I could run them. I don't even have an option. So heading into the third battle, that's 2 wins out of 2, and we're going up against Gold Dust, That's a pretty cool name. And we come up against the bulky golden Lickitung. So we're gonna go straight into our Magneton. No point in staying around with the Gyarados. Like there's nothing we can do. I mean, we're going to lose that matchup, and this is an ABB team, right? So we have to bait out the fighter or the fire type if he has one. But he brings in his Alolan Muk. So I go straight here for the Zap Cannon, thinking that he probably won't shield this, right? Because they don't expect it, but he does expect the Zap Cannon, and that is really bad. So since I'm already beyond the Magnet Bomb, I'm going to shield this and respect the Dark Pulse, but he baits me with the Acid Spray, and that's really bad, which means that he can farm us down. So he's already gone down one shield. So does he want to go down two? I thought not, probably not, but he shields again, which means he gets huge energy with his Alolan Muk, and I don't want him to farm down my Magnet Boy. So I'm just gonna call the Acid Spray bait, because people who bait so much, usually they are masters at baiters, they are master baiters. And I'm just gonna call it again, but I get hit with the Dark Pulse, and that's really really bad. And the only way I can maybe win this game is if I somehow farm this Muk down and he reaches another poison spray. But I have to shield it at this point, hoping that I can get off two Aqua Tails, but I get lag. And if I didn't get the lag, I'm quite sure I would have been able to get off two Aqua Tails, but I just get off one. And that means that the Lickitung has still 20-25% more HP than he should be having. So my only win condition here is hope that there's something weak in the back to the Alolan Slash. But it looks very bad. I don't think I can win this game, to be honest. I don't think it's winnable. But I'm just gonna keep over farming and try to go for CMP tie. It's very difficult to count licks, but I try to keep track of licks by counting my own Powder Snows. And it wasn't a CMP, but it's good because he throws and I sneak in a Powder Snow. What does he have in the back? Does he have a Dragonite? That's the only way we can win. He has a Shadow Victory Bell. So does this Ice Punch KO? We are super low. I don't think I can live one more Razor Leaf. Please KO. And it does KO. So he brings in the Lickitung. I go straight for the Ice Punch, because Lickitung can do a lot of damage with Lick, and Alolan Muk is very low. Can we farm him down? And we can. And that's a crazy third win. Like honestly, while playing this game, I thought there's no way I'm going to win this, because I made a lot of misplays, right? Maybe I shouldn't have shielded the Gyarados over there. Maybe I should have just let him go down and tried to farm down with my A slash, but he would have just switched out because his timer was up. So it was looking really bad, but we were able to win 3 out of 3 insane games. 2 Zap Cannons, and the third game was crazy. So 3 crazy games so far. Again, I'm going to switch out into my Magnet Boy, because no point in staying in with the Gyarados, right? It's an ABB team. Let's draw out the fighter or the Mud Boy or the fire type. And we go straight for the Zap Cannon, and does Snorlax know this? Boom! And we boom non-shadow Snorlax. Can you imagine that? Our little Magnet Boy with its 3 bobbing heads is able to boom the Snorlax, and he brings back in the Pidgeot, which obviously means he's very very weak to Magneton, right? Otherwise you wouldn't bring in something which is only dealing double resisted damage. And I throw it on the CMP tie, good on my part, so that he doesn't sneak in any move, and he goes for the Feather Dance. I was ready to sack my Magneton, but he just goes for the Feather Dance. Can I reach a Zap Cannon? And we can reach another Zap Cannon, and he does not even throw his move, so it's not a CMP. Do we get another Zap Cannon? Boom. Nope. And we're just gonna let him farm us down, because but Magneton is not done. Magneton landed a Zap Cannon, shielded a Zap Cannon, and finally also lands a move, and he overtaps and loses his Pidgeot. And what did he have in the back? Charmer. And we have a Steel type and 2 shields, so that's a 2 shield flex in the 4th match. And that's 4 out of 4. Every single match has been crazy so far. 4 matches, 4 crazy matches. Can we make it 5 crazy matches? Can we get to 5 wins? Let me tell you, spoiler alert, this is going to be the best match out of the 5 matches. I've saved the best for the last. Not really, it's in order, so I haven't really saved it. So he brings in a Hypno, and I switch out to my Magnet Boy. And since he's staying in and throwing, I believe it has to be a Fire Punch. It has to be a Fire Punch, right? So he goes for the Fire Punch, and that's a good shield on our part. We're gonna go straight for the Zap Cannon. Can we land the 4th Zap Cannon in this video? We've landed one in every match almost. And boom, we almost take out the Lickitung, and that's another Zap Cannon landing. And we just go straight for the Magnet Bomb, because even a Body Slam would kill us at this point. So no point in that. Just take him out, and if he brings in the Hypno, we can get to 1 Magnet Bomb. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I hope but he doesn't throw. So I'm just going to throw it before we go down. Hopefully he thinks it's a Zap Cannon and we get a shield. Yes, we do. So now there's only one way I can win this game. I'm going to bring in Alolan Sandslash and make him throw the Fire Punch, and I'll catch it on my Gyarados. So I catch the Fire Punch on my Gyarados. This was one of the few ways I could have won, and that looks. But he goes for the fucking Thunder Punch, and I had absolutely That was a 200 IQ play. He thought I would have done that. He knew that I would have baited him into going to my Gyarados, because see, there's no point in him throwing the Thunder Punch on my A slash, right? Because it's the same energy. It's the same energy. So he would have obviously gone for it, but he predicted it. And I throw my Ice Punch on the CMP tie here so that he doesn't sneak in a confusion. And it is a CMP. And my only hope is lag. But I know I'm going to lose this game. But believe me, I had a blast losing this game. This guy, hats off to this guy. I didn't see his name, but respect to you, brother, whoever you are. That was a great game. Expecting the switch out to Gyarados, and amazing play by my opponent there. So that's a 4-1 set, and the set ends off on a brilliant note with 5 amazing matches. I don't think I've had such an entertaining set in a long time. So thank you guys for watching, and let me know if I should run any teams. See you.